Welcome back to the highlight show of the 2022 Senior Caribbean Squash Championships being held at the Ligani Club in New Kingston, Jamaica. Unlike the women's singles semi-final roster, where all 4 women are from Guyana, on the men's side, all 4 men are from different countries. In semi-final 1, Chris Binney is on a hunt for an unprecedented double-digits championship titles, but he first needed to get by the Guyanese Alex Arjun, which he did comfortably. Chris Binney won 3 straight sets, 11-2, 11-8, 11-4, now advancing to yet again another championship final. Ricardo Chambers, Adrian Grant, and Sean Simpson were the commentators.
On home turf, Chris Binney now 1 win away from more Caribbean squash history. 9 titles already. This will be his 11th final. How tough was that?
Tough. He's the #1 seed for a reason. He's 9-time Caribbean champ for a reason. But you know, it's always an honor to get on court with him. He's been one of my role models since way back when. So it was fantastic, especially to do it in Jamaica. Half of my family is Jamaican, so it had some meaning behind it.
Yeah, I mean, I'm just happy to get the win. You know, any means necessary, any way you can pull out a win. I'm just happy to do it, but thankfully I was able to get it done in 3, so I was very excited about that, happy about that.
What happened in that second game? You were cruising, and then it almost seemed close.
No, I mean, that's sport, no? The ball is drawn. He started taking it up a bit, and he hit some really good shots. And I wasn't able to I guess, win those points. So thankfully, like by the end of it, I was able to turn it around and, you know, keep it steady, and I scraped out the win. But as sports, I mean, you could be cruising one time, and all of a sudden things turn around on you. I mean, credit to him for changing the game a bit, making some like changes in that game specifically, and it worked. But thankfully, I was able to kind of stem it.
The second semi-final matchup was between Julian Jervis of the Cayman Islands and #2 seed Kamal Cumberbatch of Barbados. After an energetic reception from the crowd, both players were eager to put on a great performance. It was a much more difficult semi-final after 4 sets. Both players were tied 2 apiece, which means whoever breaks the deadlock in the final set will have a chance to write themselves into the history books. At the end of 5 sets, Kamal Cumberbatch, who won every single championship at the junior level, now has a chance to secure himself a Senior Caribbean Squash Championship, taking semi-final 2, 11-3, 11-6, 11-7, and 11-4 to win the series 3-2. Ricardo Chambers and Kyle Chin were the commentators.
You are right. You can see that it is an uncomfortable match for Julian Jervis, probably because of how slowly Cumberbatch gets out of the way. But as you fight for a Caribbean championship, you have to get over that at some point.
Yeah, I think the legs are definitely slowing down, feeling heavy. Oh, what a beautiful inside-outside shot from Kamal. That was lovely, died in the back. It's a little trick shot that some people like to play. Definitely a flashy shot.
Cumberbatch arrives at match ball. An opportunity to clinch a spot into the championship match on Tuesday. No let called. And Kamal Cumberbatch of Barbados wins a contentious semi-final against the Caymanian Julian Jervis. Julian, what a match. Contentious in many ways. Talk to me about what was going on in that head of yours throughout those 5 games.
Well, I'm not gonna lie, I do feel as though I was being treated like I was being hard done by. That's nothing against Karen. I don't think she was doing it maliciously, but I feel as though the calls were somewhat, it felt as though there was a narrative being pushed that I was being too aggressive maybe.
It was a tough match physically. It was a lot of, it's a genuinely physical game. He's a lot older. I would say he has 5 years or so. So I knew that I was gonna really have to bring it physically.
A lot of calls that probably Julian didn't like, a lot of strokes in that match, a lot of lets in that match. Talk to me about how you were able to move past that and regain your focus on a couple of occasions to come through with the win.
I mean, I've been playing squash for a good long time. I mean, I've felt under that pressure before. This is a big stage, so you can't allow like calls and stuff to get in your way.
How did you feel about many of those calls?
I mean, I didn't think that they went in my way personally, but you have to play through it regardless. The referee makes their decision and you have to go along with it.
Well, let's focus on the fact that you're now in a senior final. You've won everything at the junior level. Now you step up to the big times and you continue to play great squash. You're in the final. You play Chris Binney tomorrow. How much are you looking forward to that?
No, I mean, I'm super excited. Like Chris, I've looked up to him a long time. He went to Trinity College where I'm currently at, so there's quite a bit of rivalry there. Future versus past. So I mean, I'm excited to it.
And there's the men's bracket. Chris Binney of Jamaica, the #1 seed, looking for his 10th title on Tuesday. The first player to reach double digits in terms of number of titles won. And Kamal Cumberbatch, a man with tremendous talent, fighting through a tough semi-final, and will get a chance to meet Binney in what could be a real cracker of a final.
This has been the highlight show of the 2022 Senior Caribbean Squash Championships. See you next time.